This week, friends don't let friends.
Live without Beafine.
It's not a life to live.
Might as well go to the crypt, straight to the crypt.
That's what my face looked like before, so.
Actually, Crypt Keeper is
kind of a hot job.
Hello and welcome to
Good for You.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you.
Good for You, a podcast about the things we ghosted, the purchases that haunt us, and best products, services, and industry happenings in the wellness, well-being, and spiritual space. We're going to give you a healthy little dose of fun. We're going to talk about the things that are happening in pop culture, the ones that got away, the things in our cart that are haunting us or ghosting us, our strong opinions.
that are loosely held. We like to call this the Grext,
The group text.
the group text in your ear,
So come say hello. Join us in the audio Grext.
where friends don't let friends get.
Get scammed. Hi,
Hi.
I miss you.
Miss you. I love the tank top or sports bra vibe.
It's a Skims bra
Skims bra.
that I ordered too soon to our trip and arrived the day that we left, and I didn't get to bring it with us.
Came home to a fun package.
It's true. Okay, so we landed at the airport and I'm like, I have to pee so bad. We have like 3 hours before our flight from Istanbul back to LAX. And the Istanbul airport is gigantic. We knew we were going to have to walk a ton. We got 7,000 steps in the airport
Oh my God.
the other day that we flew through it. So we were like, all right, we know we're going to have to walk. It's like, I really have to pee. Let's go to the bathroom. So I get in there and I swear to God, someone was dropping atomic bombs in the bathroom. They were like, it was like, they were like painting the bowl there. It was like machine gun fire in the bathroom. I was like, whoa, bold of you. I mean, like, I guess when you got to go,
I don't think you have a choice at that point.
There were only 3 stalls. I was like, girl, that's rough. I don't want to go in there after you. But I get it. But also, yeah, what do you do in that situation where you're just like,
I am about to bust. I truly think in those situations, you don't have a choice. You're like, here I am. This is me and my vacation.
this is my travel truth. And honestly, I would rather have like an embarrassing BM, even though it's not really embarrassing. It's, everyone poops. I'd rather have it in public where I'm totally anonymous than like at an office.
Oh my gosh, the worst. I once worked at an office where they built these 2 bathrooms on the second open floor concept thing, and they were not properly insulated.
No.
They were like fake bathrooms, essentially.
Prop bathrooms, if you will.
Exactly, truly.
Yeah. I worked at a startup that was a 1-room sort of open floor plan, but it was really small because there were only like 15 of us when we first started. And there was 1 bathroom. And it was not meant to be for 15 people. And it did not have a window.
Oh, no window. A good fan?
No.
I think that's illegal.
It should be illegal. Like, you should go to jail. I don't believe in the death penalty, but maybe for those people.
Well, everybody poops. Okay, we should get into the episode. So you're back in LA. I'm still in Italia.
You're glowing?
It's my selfie light.
Oh.
That's honestly the only reason.
South of Italy is a vibe.
It's really the vibe. It is so slow here that you are forced to just give in to the pace of life.
Number 1, you can't check your email because there's no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi, no 5G, nothing.
No, they don't care. And then you don't care because you're like, same.
So this week, we are doing a little mini-sode specifically on products. We'll be back next week with our hot takes.
With the normal riffraff, whatever.
The normal riffraff. So
I need to talk about Renaissance tile.
one of the things I almost sent you today was I spy with my little eye some DIY marble painting. Do you? And it's in a really beautiful basilica.
Oh, it's everywhere, man.
Everywhere.
We were in like a hotel and I was like, this is really nice DIY marble. Like they did a good job here with this painted marble.
We noticed as we were looking at the beautiful frescoes in our villa that we were staying in Umbria. And we were like, very nice frescoes, looking good. Very cool, 17th century. And then we were like, wait a second, what's that? Oh, is that a little fake marble painting happening? Because we had seen it earlier in the day at a church.
Yes. Once we saw the DIY marble, I started to see it everywhere. And then I just started thinking about TikTok and how many people I've seen on TikTok who are renters in their apartments like paint their linoleum whatever kitchen counters and I'm just like, there's no way that's legit. But now I know it's like this ancient art, this ancient DIY art. I feel like it should be like, we should raise it
Respected.
up a little bit more.
Yeah, show some respect for the DIY marble game.
I think it's brilliant, honestly.
I never thought I would say this, but I had much more respect for all of the gaudy impersonations that a lot of LA homes try and do.
Yeah.
Whether it's interior design or some of the sculptures that people tend to have. I was like, you know what? You're not as far off as I thought.
Yeah. Growing up in Orange County, I'm very intimately familiar with that design style. And I call it Tuscan Rumpelstiltskin because it's like, it has a ton of gold, but it's also like a little farm. Yeah. There's some chickens.
A little provincial.
Exactly. There's a giant vat of, I don't know, peppers and oil. Decorative.
Delicious, in fact.
A magnum of red wine, of Chianti.
There
just
you
hanging
go,
out.
a magnum. I love that. Are you thinking that you might try some DIY marble in your home?
Well, I kind of want to, and
Should we do a craft?
yeah. I'm like, this is such a good business. I mean, someone should make that DIY kit, but like make it fancy, you know? Like make it nice as opposed to make it kind of like cheesy, and make it like an Italian Renaissance theme.
Make a Reggiano. Don't make a Swiss cheese.
Instead of Michael's, Michelangelo. Slight segue. How many churches have you been to in Italy?
I can't even count anymore.
Have you been to more churches or have you been to more farmacias?
Unfortunately, I think the ratio has been more churches to farmacias, so that's why I'm feeling agitated. I need to even out the ratio.
You need to go to your house of worship, which is anywhere you can shop.
Yes, exactly. Consumerism is my place of worship, so I should know my place.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Oh, I do have a surprise for you. I found it.
Oh my God, where did you find it?
I found it in Rome. I'm holding up a La Roche-Posay.
I thought you were going to have to order it. That's impressive.
Nope.
You found it.
There were only 2 left, and I got
Ooh.
both of them because I said I was going to find
Smart,
it and I was going to send it. It's the Zero Zinc. It's a zinc sulfate solution, cleansing and soothing spray. And it was, honestly, it did slap. It was really good.
Wow. Brava, brava. Would you buy again? Would you recommend?
Yeah, I feel like I got it when it was like 105 degrees in Rome and we were walking around and I was like, we're at 11,000 steps. I'm really hot. Let's use this. And it felt great. But honestly, like any water could have been great. It's supposed to help with mattifying your complexion. So I'm going to try and use it today and see if it helps. But I like it. I'm on the water spray now. I'm on the water spray train.
I was going to say you've come to the dark side, but you've come to the moist and refreshed heaven. I don't really know what to say. It's heaven.
Radicalized into
Yeah.
hydration. And I am fully attending. I'm present.
Fully there. Okay, let's go through our definitely would buy again and not worth it.
Absolutely at the top has got to be Biafine.
100%. I'm waiting to find a jackpot. I'm like buying 5.
Yeah, I bought 3. I actually found it outside of Gallipoli and just stacked up. I sent you a picture because it was such a gorgeous site. And this tiny little, like, really unassuming farmacia. I bought a bunch. I bought some for some friends. I bought some for a listener because I think we should give it away this week.
Hell yeah.
And I also, at some point when I had like, you know, couldn't sleep, I was viciously Googling where to get Biafine in the United States. But I don't know if it's the same formula.
I doubt it because I think we talked about this last week. Part of the issue is that the FDA hasn't approved a lot of ingredients that Europe uses that are actually really great ingredients, not because they're dangerous, but, you know, it's a complexity I won't pretend to understand at this point. But what I do know is that, to Chelsea's point on her episode a few episodes ago, there just are a lot of complexities to why we don't have the same chemistry.
And I was thinking about our conversation last week of like, why don't people sell this stuff? I think you're not allowed to sell it.
Oh,
I
that
think
makes
that's
sense.
why you can't like find it in a boutique, like the French version, because it's not approved by the FDA.
You mean, I thought no one thought of our really cool, awesome idea.
Every time.
Yeah, damn it.
How has no one done this?
Yeah. Okay, so Biafine is also top of my list.
It's so good. And what are you mostly using it for?
A moisturizer morning and night.
Yeah. It's like a very emollient. It comes out creamy and it feels lighter than like a Vaseline
Way
or
lighter.
even like a rich cream, but it's so moisturizing and it like stays. I don't even know how to describe it. Like it would be really good for slugging, quote unquote.
So good, but I feel like it feels lighter than anything that I've used for slugging.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it reminds me of Embryolisse,
Oh, yeah.
which you can use as a primer under your makeup, and it smells so also Biafine smells so good.
Oh,
Like I know fragrances are bad for you, but I don't care. They smell amazing.
I think if they make you feel good every time you put them on and they regulate your nervous system because you feel great, fuck it. Who cares?
But every time I put this on, I'm like, this is like how I want to smell as a mom. Like
Yeah.
this is like a comforting smell that I feel like this is like how you want a mom to smell, you know?
Well, technically, you are a mom and you are smelling like that. So you're
So
manifesting.
there we go. Archetype embodiment, baby. Guess endpoint.
You're like, wait, I am living the life I dream of with Biafine.
But I'm like nervous to run out. I'm trying. I mean, I have I have Biafine scarcity.
That's true. I think I've been a little egregious with my use because I'm like, I can find more. I'm still in Italy. But
Yeah, there's still time for you.
yes.
Oh, well, I guess we both have Biafine number one. Biafine is at the top of the pyramid.
Yep.
Of the Abby Lee Miller pyramid.
It is.
Okay, great. What was your next favorite product?
So I've only started using it over the past 3 or 4 nights, but I think I'm going to get a big guy of this Vichy 89 mineral serum. We got samples of it and I'm finding it so light and hydrating, and I want to put it on. And I feel like that's my new barometer for what a lot of testing these products here has been, is the ones that I really like, I look forward to putting it on and using it, including my favorite sunscreen, which I have never felt about a sunscreen before.
Totally. Yeah. It's like, oh, this is a enjoyable, pleasurable experience, which it should be. I agree.
Absolutely.
I thought that formulation was so good. I'm like, I don't even know what this is doing, but
No,
it
it just feels nice.
like it like evens out my skin tone a little bit and
Cools it.
yeah, it's like a little hydrating. I liked it a lot.
Me too. What's next on your list?
Mine is this sunscreen. It's a Garnier sunscreen that I got that I actually got in Berlin, and it's called Anti-Dryness Super UV with Glycerin SPF 50, and it is amazing because normally I wear I have really dry skin, so I wear a moisturizer and then I put sunscreen on top because I find that sunscreen is really drying to my skin most of the time.
Yeah.
It's like skincare, and
It's
it
so
actually
nice.
works really well, and it's tiny, which I like, and it was like so cheap, and I wasn't really expecting anything from it because I don't really buy Garnier products,
No,
but
yeah.
they have so much more in Europe, and so I really like this one, and I will definitely get this again.
And that also feels higher quality than other Garnier products. There isn't the range of products at all in the US.
Yeah, I guess Garnier doesn't really have skincare products, do they? In the US, they're mostly hair.
Not that I know of, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a ton. Feel like I only saw basically like skincare products.
Yeah.
What's your SPF of choice?
It's that little bottle. It's the Isden one.
Ugh, that is such a good brand.
I now want to try so many other products from them, which I actually think you can find in the US, right? Because you were saying your mom got you some.
Yeah. Shout out to Crispy. She gave
What up,
Ethan and I
Chris?
sunscreen in our stockings for Christmas, which was adorable.
Great gift.
And it's the Isden, and she gave me a tinted one and him a regular one. And it's awesome.
So great.
Yeah, it's like one of those sunscreens that you want to put on.
I feel like it works really well. Almost too well. I don't even have any sun-kissed glow. What's happening? And it's supposed to help with generally sunspots, even though I have a ton of freckles. I don't know what the difference is, but okay.
You could always use the extra protection.
Exactly.
As a melasma girl. Oh, my melasma is back full force. Fully.
Aw.
Completely.
From my perspective, looks amazing. Because I don't know that it is melasma. You just look tan.
Thanks. So that's kind of what happens. It becomes like a whole face. You know, my whole face sort of melts together, all the melasma spots. And it's kind of a tan.
Looks great.
You know, the annoying thing with melasma is even if you have an amazing sunscreen like this, if you get hot, your melasma comes out.
Oh, so
like,
it's internally active. Yeah.
Yeah. So even though I was wearing a hat and sunscreen, it still happens.
You're
And
just
when
like,
you're
I'm
pregnant.
too hot. I can't help it. What do you want?
Yeah. I'm like, sorry, it's miserable here. Like it's global warming.
Born like this.
My next selection is actually Bioderma, and I do think it's a different formulation than what I get in the US. I just felt like it worked so much better on my skin, and my skin was so much clearer. And yeah, I really liked it. I mean, I feel like it's such a luxury to buy
I
micellar
remember
water.
when we were in one of the pharmacies on the first, go around we had, you were like, you should get it. It's a different formula. And I didn't get it because we got this sample of this brand Filorga, which is everywhere. And I'm so sad. I wanted to like it. And the eye cream, the fucking most expensive thing.
Extremely expensive.
I'm still trying to use it because I actually like the smell, but both of these products burn the skin around my eyes. Like I think it's because the perfume or something in it is too harsh. And I want to like it. It smells good. People love it. It just does not work for me.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, the Filorga Time Filler Eyes was like a super highly rated product. They call it like the Botox product, and it's supposed to help
Maybe
with
that's why
everything.
it burns.
Yeah, maybe. It's like it's working. I got 2 eye creams on accident. I got that and another one, and I just feel like eye creams are a scam in general.
What they're promising, it's not possible.
The only thing that you can get is Botox, really. That's what really helps.
Yes, and except that you're aging. Not that Botox is bad, but also just be like, you know what? I am getting older. This is science.
Yeah, and of course that you want your skin to be hydrated everywhere, but like your wrinkles aren't going to go away just because of hydration. It will help with the look and feel. But yeah, I was surprised by the Bioderma and how much I liked it. And I was like having a little worry because I was like, it's 250 milliliters. What if when I go home, they take it out? That's why we checked our bags. But I really liked it.
I might have to pick it up.
Yeah.
Another kind of surprise cream was this CeraVe anti-redness. None of it is in English, but it's it's for dry skin. It's like anti-redness, and it has ceramides and salicylic acid, but I don't really understand how because it's very calming and soothing. So I feel like it's just really moisturizing, but I've never seen this. Maybe it exists in the US, and I've just put it on itchy skin or maybe slightly sunburned or just irritated, chafing skin, and it's been really nice. Yeah.
So it's got salicylic acid in it.
That's what it says.
Also...
This is in French. 3 essential ceramides and then urée et acide salicylique. So I'm not really sure. Urea and salicylic acid.
Urea is a really interesting ingredient that obviously like people are like, oh, it's in urine. And it is also in a ton of products that help with KP. So like sort of chicken skin. And it helps a ton. It's super moisturizing. And I think probably it's similar to salicylic acid in some way, but I'm not an expert in that. It like softens basically the rough skin so that you can get into moisturizing. The moisture can really like break through. Yeah. Do you like it better than your slather?
I think it's different. This feels thicker. Man, I back my topical slather so much. I'm running out. I brought a little traveling size with me and wow, I miss it.
Wow. Honestly, glowing review.
My topicals, man.
Sleeper hit. I wasn't expecting you to like it so much.
I guess I never really believed in the power of it to smooth my skin because I have so much trouble with it on my face, but my body really likes it. And then I got a mineral sunscreen that I hate, but that's because it's mineral. The Evan Very High Protection mineral sunscreen, which is great if I was going on safari or surfing or something. It's just like very minerally, which is maybe doing its job.
Yeah, and I bet that probably has a very similar formulation in the United States if you can find it. I got an Aven sort of stick that I love. Yeah, and I like it because when Chelsea was on the podcast, she mentioned, the Supergoop stick that you can sort of the glow
which
stick.
I also love.
Like, there's no way that,
but it doesn't work.
Right. It doesn't feel like it works as well. She's like, there's no way when you're like rubbing that on because it goes on so lightly that you're getting the amount of sunscreen that you need. Well, you definitely get the amount of sunscreen that you need with this event because it's like a sort of thicker, it's more deodorant. It's not deodorant because it's like a gel, but it's more like picture old school deodorant. And it works really well and it's tiny and it's easy to travel with. And I really liked it. So we'll make sure
link
that we
all
link that.
The things. Like we discussed last week, part of the issue is if you don't like putting it on, you're subconsciously going to avoid it. You don't want to put it on. And I was reading an article headline that most people don't use enough sunscreen throughout the day because they think that they're supposed to use less. They want to use less. It's like still this thing we have this battle with. And in that article's reference, there was this sunscreen influencer, Julian Skincare Science Sunscreen.
Sunscreen influencer.
He honestly does these amazing reviews. His IG handle is scamander14. We love scam in any name. He does these really great, quick, real reviews of all different sunscreens and shows you how much you should be putting on. And it's really cool to see all the different ones that I haven't watched all of them, but he's got a ton of videos.
I can't wait to binge this later. Also, we got a body sunscreen by Nivea that was a
Do you think you
spray.
can find that in the US?
I don't know, but we'll link it because it was awesome. We did not get sunburn and we were like in direct sun a lot.
It was pleasant to put on. It was clear. It didn't have the white cast and it was just easy to spray on.
Yeah, and it was like a typical
Not
spray sort of
aerosol.
bottle as opposed to like an aerosol. Yeah, and I feel like it went on better. And it was really light, smelled good. So I would say, all in all, I was not disappointed by the pharmacies in Europe. I'm happy with our hauls.
We did the appropriate amount of research, mostly had wins. We got lots of prizes for your lovely reviews. Just as a takeaway, I did feel that here you can actually have amazing skincare from a pharmacy. You don't have to be spending. I think it's just annoying to remember how expensive skincare is in the US. You can't have the same skincare regime from Walgreens or CVS like you can a pharmacy.
You really can't. And even if you are buying like Olay products, the ones that are like La Roque, they have some more expensive creams that I think have higher doses of retinol or whatever that have more actives in them, but they're also still really pretty expensive.
Exactly. Price, ingredients, feeling, it's hard to compare.
Yeah, I was really impressed. The one thing that I was surprised by was just that the makeup in the couple of the places that I went into wasn't really like a thing. Like pharmacies don't really have makeup, and I didn't really see drugstores in Italy the way I did in
I think
Berlin.
people seem to wear less makeup in Italy.
Other than that one lady, our perfume lady who wore like bright blue eyeshadow, which was amazing.
So good.
Up to the brow bone. It was incredible.
She was like, girl gaze makeup? Yes.
I am 78 and fabulous.
She was fabulous.
But Douglas was the sort of like
I
cosmetic,
haven't been into one yet.
sort of nicer cosmetic place. And I also saw Sephora in Lecce.
Right.
And I almost made Ethan go in with me, but then I was like, it can't be that different. You know? I should have. I really should have done it for the research. But
if I see one, I'll go in. I haven't seen any Sephora's yet.
I did start wearing more makeup as soon as I landed in LA. I'm wearing eyeshadow.
Honestly, it looks great. It's kind of fun.
Thanks.
I read that Jones Road makeup was trending on some community feed. I don't know where I read it. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I have been thinking about how much Jones Road I want to buy as soon as I get back to the US. I was like, they're in my brain, the TikTok algorithm.
I will say that Jones Road stuff is really good. That was some of the only makeup I brought. And I liked it. I felt like it evened out my complexion.
Good review. Well, this week was a little bit more product focused than story focused, but that's only because this is part of our, we took a week off. This week we're easing back into it. Next week we'll be fully back with stories and ideas and jokes.
We'll be great. We will be caffeinated. We will be together. We will have Wi-Fi.
We'll have Wi-Fi.
Bonnie will be in the studio with us. Like, it's going to be a vibe and a half. Update on the packing cubes. We heard from one of our fair listeners, Taylor. Shout out to Taylor.
It's a must do.
Taylor said they're absolutely necessary. They are a game changer. They are.
Honestly, I'm ready to be convinced.
We'll put those on our list. We'll also put all these products on our shop our shelf because there are a couple of online pharmacies that you can buy them from, the European versions. So you can get that, the links in the show notes. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how affordable all these products are and just how great they are.
Next week, we are giving away Beafine. If you write us a review, a very good one, we'll choose you and send it to you.
I'm obsessed with Beafine. I think I'm a Beafine bitch for life.
Been a Beafine bitch, will be a Beafine bitch. Say that 5 times fast.
Write us a review on Apple Podcasts and also follow us on Instagram. It's a fun follow. We don't spam you too much. And make sure that you're signed up for the Good For You newsletter. It's an email that goes out every Friday with our new episode and sort of the download, plus a bunch of links that we're sharing that'll make you sound smart to whoever you're talking to over the weekend, things that are haunting us, and of course, a link to whatever the Sex Unique scam is that we are currently investigating. Speaking of Sex Unique scams, if you have them, please send them to us on IG. We'd love to research them. I have 2 in my queue right now that I'm looking at.
You can also send us a voice note, and we will link that in the show notes and the link to our shop list. And honestly, we're just here to give you good stuff.
That's right. Look good, feel good, sound good.
Have a great summer. Hope you're having one.
Don't change.
Or do.
And we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye. Good For You is produced by yours truly, Wallace Miller Blanchard. Our theme song is by Parallel Dance Ensemble, and our wonderful editing is done by Softer Sound Studio, who you can find more information about at the link in our show notes.